What is up, folks? Welcome back to another video. Now, we are standing in front of one of my favorite gas stations in the entire world, okay? So this is like 10 minutes down the road from where I live. Everybody knows I live out in the middle of nowhere. This is one of those gas stations that's like one of the few options you have out here in the country. But here's the thing, we stop here every day, okay? We get drinks, we get snacks, we get stuff for the cooler, you know, but every now and again, we will need a fishing product, like hooks or something that we just forget at the house. Well, this is one of those few gas stations in the world that has fishing gear. So we thought it would be really fun to go in here, kick it old school, just see what they've got first of all, and then go buy a bunch of different random fishing gear, especially stuff that we may not have seen before in some of the big chain stores. So let's head on in, let's see what we can find, let's buy some stuff. We're probably gonna get some snacks and drinks too, just for old time's sake, a little bit of gas in the truck. Then head down the road to some ponds that I absolutely love fishing. There's a lot of big bass that have been caught out of these ponds, and see if we can use gas station fishing lures to catch big fish. Come along with us, smash the thumbs up button if you like these types of videos. Let's get it. All right, Andrew. Doesn't it look like there's more stuff than we normally see here?
Yeah, there is.
It's almost like they've expanded it a little bit. But this is not a bad fishing section right here, guys. I mean, this is like 10 feet wide. Yeah. I mean, this is not bad at all. Now, half of it, or like a third of it, is terminal tackle. But that's nice to have those kinds of options. For sure. Then like the other 2/3 is all lures. Now, to first glance, you might think to yourself, there's really not a lot of stuff here. But you gotta really dig deep. You gotta look past the normal fishing lures that you would be drawn to, like a spinnerbait or a worm. You might find something really cool. I don't even know what fishing lures I'm gonna pick yet, but look at this. Some like garlic spray, but it's the bottle that it's in. Why I want it. It's in like a little gardening bottle. Like we gotta get that and put it on whatever lures we get, and just see if garlic ale, if that's the move. I bet you it stinks like.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
Whoa. Also, just in case we needed a reel, they got the old Zebco. What series is this? 33 micro, baby. Yeah, don't think we're gonna get one of those. It is pretty sweet, but there's no rods here, so. Well, that's not true. Hold up. Oh shoot, it's actually not true. There's a freaking Shimano rod right there. Oh my gosh. There's a cane pole, but we'll save that for a different challenge. Just take a look at this thing. Well, maybe for a different challenge. I don't think that reel is gonna work on that rod. Let's just focus on the lures here. We've done a little bit of looking here. We spent the last 5 minutes kind of dissecting this fishing area. And like I said earlier, there's a lot more than the eye can see. So just for an example, so right here you got your culprit worm, right? Your ribbon tail worm. Now notice the color, solid black, okay? Now I don't think this is a color that as many people use as they used to, okay? Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, 100%.
With the advancement of like colors with soft plastic lures, I mean, just look at all the different colors right here. There's only like 4 rows, but they're all different types of colors. But black, solid black worms used to be like an OG fishing lure. When I spent some time in West Alabama a couple years ago, and this is all they would throw is black, solid black worms, Texas rig. And sure enough, as soon as I made that switch, catching bass every single time. So let's kick it old school and get some culprit black worms. Next up, this might be the craziest lure that we saw in the store. And I say crazy because I don't want to say like stupid, because we're trying to be nice here, you know. When I say a dumb lure, I just mean like it looks kind of funky to me. So let's just clarify that. But this one's not dumb, it's just very interesting. What about the old Rebel wee crawfish? Like wee. Look, that's the name of it. Wee.
Oh, it sure is.
It literally says wee. So he just comes by. So it basically looks like a square bill. It's got the bill, but it is going backwards. It's going the right direction. Like the crawfish, you know, he jumps backwards when he swims. So this is gonna give that real good crawfish action. I love the size of it. Also, the color is very interesting. It's got that orange bottom. It's got the kind of the chartreuse top. Now this is the one that I'm definitely not sure if it's gonna work. I feel pretty good about the black worm. This would definitely be what you consider a wild card lure. Now this next lure is not a wild card lure. In fact, I feel so confident that we're gonna catch fish on it. I'm calling it right now. This will be the lure of the day. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is the original, boys. The Rapala. You say Rapala?
Rapala.
Rapala?
I say Rapala.
Or Rapala. or Rapala.
Ooh.
I've heard all three.
I've heard all
so
three.
I don't know. You guys get in the comment section and tell us how you pronounce it, because I probably will say it a different way every time I say it. But this is the original, guys. It's old. It's a little jerk bait. What I love about this, it's not just the fact that it's a jerk bait. It's small, okay? We're going to fish a pond, or a bunch of ponds, and you're not gonna have huge bait fish in a small pond. You're gonna have bait fish like this right here. So this one right here, I just cannot imagine a scenario in wintertime, water temps are in the 50s and low 60s. There's no way this thing is not going to catch fish. Now, as far as terminal tackle, we're gonna need some stuff for those worms, obviously. I'm thinking just a normal extra wide gap hook, probably these little 3/0 hooks right here. Little Gamakatsus, not bad. They're real thin wire, which I don't really like, but it's kind of all we got here. And as far as bullet weights goes, they don't have any, but they do have this giant lead kit right here. It's about 10 pounds of lead. The dang packaging can't even handle it. But there are some small bullet weights in there and some big bullet weights. So, you know, we got enough lead to last us like a year right here, but at least we've got some bullet weights in there too. So just to recap here, oh God, got all the plastic right there, black worm, all the terminal tackle. Then we got our 2 moving baits right here. Now, which one do you think, Andrew? Because you've been to these ponds before. Which one do you think is going to put in the work?
I'm gonna have to go with the jerk bait, man.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to compete with that. But the black worm, that could do something as well. Who knows? That crawfish might be just something weird enough to where they just hit it out of pure, like, what the heck is that? I gotta have it. So now, it's the part in the video where we're gonna buy all this stuff, buy some snacks and some drinks, head out to the ponds, get all the stuff rigged up, and see if we can catch fish with gas station gear. Stay tuned. All right, we almost forgot the gulp spray, but luckily we went back and got it, because that would have been a damn travesty if we had forgotten that. Yeah, let's put the old jerkbait on a little twitch combo right there. That'll probably be good. And this thing could go on a reaction combo, which I've got right here. And the Texas rig can go on the go-to, baby. Let's freaking go. I grabbed the 3 perfect rods on accident. Didn't even know what we were gonna be fishing with at that gas station. What we like to call a happy accident. Let's see, is there any size guide in here? Or is it just to kind of eyeball it? Oh boy, oh, it's taped shut. Security. Okay. All right, that looks like it'd probably be about perfect. Culprit worm on there, little black worm. God, these hooks are so light. Woo, this equipment's making me a little nervous. Put us a couple extra hooks in there. Let's put an extra weight in this little pack, so we can just take that right with us. I don't want to carry this 18-pound lead sack. We always forget to buy extras too. Yeah. We never, like, if we break off this lure and that lure, we're screwed. I mean, we're just throwing a black worm. I never buy extras. Maybe hopefully we won't need them. Finally, last but not least, the leaking. It's leaking, by the way, which is why it's all taped up. So I can't wait to get my hands just squigged up for our hunting excursion tonight. Get some nice garlic up in the air, you know?
Yeah.
The deer probably don't like that, but the bass do, by God. Ooh, a little cap turner maybe? That's a stream. I don't want a stream. I want spray. Oh boy. I can smell it. Oh. Whoa, it blew back on me. The wind was swirling, dude. It was coming out of our back. What happened? Oh, just a little bit got on me. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a spray. Why the heck not? All right, let's see what this thing does. All right. Oh God, now I can't touch it. I'll let it dry for a second while I rinse off my truck. Truck will never be the same. All right, all rigged up here. Got all 3 lures ready to go in the proper corresponding combos. Now, we got to figure out these fish, because the pond, as you guys can see, is now chocolate milk. So the black worm actually might be perfect for this. Everything else, not so sure. Hello, ducks. Do you mind if we fish next to where you frolic? Good God, it's wet. Ugh, the ground is like all mud. I think I'm gonna start with the jerkbait. If I wanted to really make things easier on myself, I could start with the worm and probably catch one quickly. Ooh, yoink, spurge nest right out of the gate. I don't want to make it easy on myself though. I want to make it hard. You know what I mean? That was a little better. Getting there. Oh my God. You see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
I just spooked something. I just spooked something that was sitting right in front of me. What in the world? Guys, there's a fish right in front of me just now. That shows you how dirty the water is.
Yeah.
So he probably heard us, he just didn't know where the heck we were. Whoa. Okay. Don't mind us, little buddy. What we need to do is go walk that way. Then we'll have the wind at our back. But first, I gotta throw this black worm back here. Gotta do it. Sprayed it just full of garlic. I gotta know if this thing's gonna work or not. Whoa, that's muddy. Ha! Nope, not where I wanted it to go. Ooh. Top water worm. There it is. Oh my gosh. There's got to be a fish tucked back up in there. Cold. Come on. Watch your face. These trees are normally good for a bite or two. Using this right now. It's windy, it's kind of overcast, a little cool. They'll eat something that's moving. Well, I gotta see what this thing looks like in the water. I mean, I've never used a crankbait like this. I gotta see what it looks like. Not like I'm gonna be able to see it as muddy as this water is. Let's get an idea here. Okay, it feels like a combination of a chatterbait and a square bill. So it's kind of interesting. At least it's making a lot of ruckus, a lot of vibration for this dirty water. And it's a crazy enough color. I mean, they got to be able to see it. I don't know. Can't see what its action is. This is widely regarded as the best spot in the pond right here. So I'm really expecting some action soon. Not the way you want to start off a challenge like this, with zero confidence, having used all 3 lures with 0 success. Not what you want to see. I do need to throw this worm around though, because we haven't fished this area super thoroughly. As dirty as this water is, they could be anywhere. It's the thing. There could be a bass right there. We just can't see it, and he can't see us. Ooh, log. No. It's okay. I got other hooks and weights in my thing, but that sucks. Watch your face. Dang, that is a bummer. Oh, luckily we got extras for everything. Well, we got extras for the worm and the Texas rig, so that's not really a big deal. But man, this is not a good start to this, guys. The pond is way muddier than I thought it was going to be. Oh my God, look at all this bait back here, dude. All those little baby fish, little tadpoles or minnows, whatever the heck they are. So I mean, there's got to be bass just right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is not giving me any confidence, but luckily we just got here. Got to give it some time. Let's re-rig. Let's get back in the game. All right, back in business here. And I refuse to believe that this little creek is so full of bait and there's not bass. Oh my gosh, I thought I had one right there. You cannot tell me there's not bass all around the mouth of this thing trying to get a bite at one of these little bait fish. Maybe I should be throwing that jerk bait more, but it's always the thing about these challenges. It makes you double, what is that called?
Second guess?
Yeah, it makes you second guess yourself. Ooh. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, I snatched that out of his mouth. Why did I wait so long to set the hook? I felt like 2 different bites. That was so stupid. I don't even know why I did that. I felt the first bite, I didn't do anything. Like I froze and then it got bit again. And I wasn't, you know, by then he'd probably had spat it back out. Oh my gosh, Lojo, what the freak are you doing, man? We're over here just dying trying to get a bite. I'm over here not setting the hook on an obvious bite. That's not gonna happen to me again. Oh, got another one off that log. You know what they're doing, man?
What's that?
They're chewing.
Yeah?
You know how they get sometimes when it's cold?
I sure
They're
do.
chewing. They're not eating, they're chewing. They're hitting it. They might even hold it in their mouth for a second. They're almost like taking extra bites, like, and when you go to like pull, it's when their mouth's open.
Yep.
And it just like comes out. It's very strange, but they definitely get like that the colder it gets. And I think that's exactly what that guy was doing. I flipped over the back side of this little branch, and I mean, I picked up and he was just pulling on the other end, but just didn't have it good. Man, that's 2 fish, 5 minutes with the black worm. So it gives me a little bit of confidence. It's helping me right now think, okay, at least there's fish here and they are eating. But man, they're eating it. You're eating it how you don't want them to eat it, you know. But maybe these reaction style baits will be better for actually getting a hook in them. Oh, the bill broke off. That'll also have something to do with it not diving. The bill broke off.
Yes, it will.
All right, well, thank you, Rapala. Yeah, they've been around forever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I don't like that lure, and I'm glad it broke off. We're gonna be freaking honest here. But please get in the comment section and let me know how I was using it the wrong way. I'd appreciate it. All right, lobster crankbait and black worm, you're our only hope. Wow, broke the bill off that one too. The old crawfish jerkbait or crankbait or whatever the hell that thing was. What the heck, man?
I know, I thought Rapala was the best.
Well, this was Rebel.
Oh, that's why.
Well, but the Rapala broke that one off too. I thought like smacking your lure against the water to get grass off it was like a normal thing that everybody did.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that would break the bill off. You know, I've seen it break the body of a crankbait before, not the bill. Wow, so that's weird. The fishing sucks here anyway, so let's go somewhere where the fishing doesn't suck and let's replenish our now broken lures. All right, folks, it is the next day and we're changing strategies a little bit. So I went ahead and replaced, oh God, oh, we got problems. I went ahead and replaced the old crankbait that I messed up, the real crazy looking crawfish one. I also tried to replace the jerkbait, but they didn't have it anymore, so I just got something that kind of looked similar, which is that guy right there. I also lost the black worm, so we're just gonna throw a black Mondo worm. How about that? Completely sorry about that, guys. Complete accident, but let's be honest, this is very similar to what we were just throwing. So see if we can catch something out of the old backyard pond. One thing we did not forget though is the I almost said the yup, the gulp. What the freak is wrong with me? All right, we can hit it with a little bit of this, by God. Oh wait, that's the spray, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I don't like that. Why would the stream even be an option? Give me the spray, baby. That way I can hit it all. See how they respond to that, old Andrew, too? What do you think? You a big garlic guy?
Yeah, I love garlic, man.
Really?
Yeah, garlic bread.
Yeah, garlic bread's pretty hard to contend with, if we're being honest. Let's hit a brush pile and see if anybody's home. Ooh. Oh my God, I just got cranked on slack line. Oh my gosh. I'm looking over here at this turtle head or an otter or something, and I just got freaking yoinked right there. I wasn't ready. He pulled it out of his own mouth, I think. Jeez, that garlic spray, huh?
Yeah.
Piece of garlic bread on your worm?
That's right.
Oh man, that was a hard bite. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what that is floating. Maybe it's just a piece of debris, but it kind of looked like a creature for a second.
It kind of does.
See that otter, you know, I've been trying to catch him slipping for a while too. He's been just pummeling my fish.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go here soon. Probably on the Uncut channel though, so hopefully you guys are at least considering joining us on Uncut Outdoors, because if I do anything like that, that's where that content's gonna have to go. Like trapping and popping an otter. Can't put that on YouTube. Really? Universe? Is this how you're gonna do me? Really? Oh man. Well, we got all the stuff to re-rig, I think. God, re-rigging is the worst thing. Oh gosh. Good old stump pond. Son of a biscuit. All right, well, since I broke that one off, let's get this new little jerkbait in the mix. It's very similar to the other one. In fact, the size is almost identical. This one may have a slightly different action. I think it might dive a little bit deeper, but you know, I think it might still get the job done. All right, well, we've made it all the way around to the Christmas tree. Let's see if we can hit the Christmas tree twice and get 2 fish off of it. I've only fished it one time, Andrew, and I caught a donkey. Yeah. Well, the 3-pounder, but in this little pond that we've stocked, I mean, hell, that was pretty good fish. And fish like these new pieces of cover, from what I understand. So, let's see. Snag. Done. I don't think a lure has ever come off the snag. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
I don't think a lure has ever come off the snag. Ever.
Dude.
Ever. I mean, fish get up underneath it, I can tell you that for sure. They've always got up underneath that thing. I got one, buddy. Come here. Oh, come here. Nice fish. Oh, look. Let's go. He's barely fighting. That's how I like it. On the worm, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Look at how he ate that thing, dude. Oh, yeah. My guy was hungry.
Yeah, man.
Look at that healthy fish. That is a good looking fish right there. Black worm, baby. Who knew? Another really beautiful fish out of the pond. I mean, I know the overall size is not like crazy, but they're still really good looking fish, and they appear to be very healthy. And this is a 2.5 pounder right here. Very healthy, hit it nice and aggressive. Right off that same thing I just broke off on. All right, buddy, I'm gonna send you straight back like that. Heck yeah, folks. We may not be able to catch them on anything else, but by God, we can catch them with a black worm Texas rigged. The fishing has been tough the last couple of days, guys. That's all I can tell you. I know this video may only be like 20, 25 minutes long, but we have spent 2 days trying to fish with these lures. Hours and hours of effort and agony. Oh my God, it feels so good to get one. We're gonna keep on fishing a little bit longer, but as you guys can probably tell by the sun hitting me, there's not a lot of sunlight left in the day. So we're gonna have to really hustle to try to get one of these other lures to get tight with a fish with it. But God, it feels good. Gas station lure, technically, that was a Googan bait worm, but let's just forget about all that. If it was that black worm, that culprit worm, it would have caught that same fish. So let's go, baby. All right, let's hit this Christmas tree from this angle, Andrew. With the stump Christmas tree. That's gonna be a big area, by the way, like a high percentage area with that log and the Christmas tree right there. Man, you just know fish are gonna relate to that, like all the time too. And that fish came basically underneath the snag. Yeah. Because I made another cast deeper and I kind of pulled the line over here to kind of get the line outside of that snag, but I bet you the worm couldn't have been 2 feet from the snag. So yeah, you know fish load up underneath something like that.
Oh, for sure.
The catfish do for sure, but I guess the bass do as well. Oh my God. Oh, I had another one on the cast. On the fall. What did I just say about this cove? I was like, let me make a cast in this cove before I start walking back over this way because I never fish it. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Oh, wow.
Don't know what that was. That may have not been a bass. That may have been a little kitty cat right there. Inhaled half of it and just like took off, and then I went to set the hook and just cut the worm in half, dude. Wow. Holy smokes. Well, I guess that's the universe's way of telling me to put down the Texas rig and try to catch one of the other lures, but I just wanted to keep throwing that black worm so freaking bad. What the hell was that? All right, folks, gonna wrap things up right here. We're running out of lights. I mean, it probably looks good to you guys on this camera. That's because we got a sweet little vlogging camera. It actually makes things look brighter than they actually are. But we're getting to be close to dark here, but this was a great fishing challenge. We had so much fun going to my favorite gas station. There's also a restaurant inside there. I'm not sure if I said that, but we eat lunch there sometimes. We stop and get drinks and protein shakes, waters. It's really cool they have a fishing section. So if you guys want to see us run it back at that gas station or another gas station or just a different store that you guys have never seen us explore, definitely get in that comment section and also smash that thumbs up button. That way, lets me know that you guys are enjoying this kind of old school Lojo channel content, because I want to make you guys happy, so please continue to let me know what's going to make you happy and I'll continue to do it. Guys, also make sure you're subscribing, make sure you're checking us out on Uncut Outdoors if that's your type of thing. I've put probably we put like 7 or 8 videos on there,
Yeah,
give or take.
Yeah.
Really top quality hunting content. I know you guys haven't seen much hunting content from me, but if you're into hunting and you like my channel and Flair's channel and Rob's channel and you want to get in on all these sweet giveaways that we do on Uncut Outdoors, go check it out. There'll be a link somewhere in the description. Go check us out. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. I am out of here.